Now we need to add another important key to understanding if your child is ready to drive, and also add a very important training tool for parents. I will now explain passenger driving commentary. You will see different parent, child, and new driver participation in this section. There are several steps I need to go over here. Step 1. I will explain right seat or passenger side commentary. The setup for this is with an adult driving and the child in the passenger seat. The object of this exercise is for a parent to understand how the child is using their eyes and what they perceive and observe out on the road as the parent or guardian is driving. There are 2 basic questions you can ask them. What do you see that is potentially dangerous? Where could hidden danger come from? Have a talk about it before you go out driving so your child knows what to expect. Initially, the parent will drive and the new driver will listen to better understand how this works. After the child has a grasp of what commentary driving is all about, then they can start to commentate as the parent is driving and listening. Here is me giving an example of the type of commentary we would like to hear from the right seat. Be prepared. Got the construction on the right here. There could be workers, there could be pedestrians getting around the construction, cars trying to look around the construction. You have to be aware. Cyclists there on the right, trucks in front, cars coming faster on the left. You be aware, you're ready, you're looking in your mirrors, you're glancing every 5 to 7 seconds in those mirrors. You have to know what's coming from behind. You have cars coming straight down, 2 lanes. You have a traffic light, cars coming from the right, cars coming from the left from 2 or 3 different areas, 3 different side roads, side streets and parking lots, and people doing U-turns. There are huge blind spots here. Again, you anticipate that somebody's going to come between the cars. A child could run away from its mom between the cars, a pedestrian rushing or on the phone distracted. You've got a lady carrying a baby across the road there. You've got somebody opening their door here with the Range Rover on the right. A lot of pedestrians here, pedestrian area, a lot of restaurants. You have to anticipate a lot of danger here. People are looking for where they want to go. They're looking for a parking space. It's not a place to be distracted. This is exactly the type of commentary a parent would be hearing from the right seat if the child was doing a good job. John has only had his license for a short while and is still in high school. We sat down for a few minutes and I briefly explained passenger seat commentary driving. We then went out and after listening to me for less than 5 minutes, he had a go at commentary driving himself. Here is a part of it.
There's a car coming this way, just past us. There's signs, blind driveways left and right. There is a curve in the road. There's 2 driveways, no cars coming. There's signs that might block vision coming up. There's no traffic currently coming. There's cars parked. Multiple signs and flags. There's a truck pulling out ahead, coming this way, taking a wide turn. There's blind driveways with signs in front. There's lots of trees and foliage. More signs, more parked cars. None of them appear to be moving.
John did a great job. I asked him if he learned anything from our brief lesson.
I definitely learned something. I mean, for the most part, I try to be very cautious and look around. And I realized I got to lift my eyes up, kind of look ahead a little bit because there's stuff that's not necessarily close that I need to pay attention to as well.
I want to clarify how drivers see traffic situations. This can be broken down into 3 main areas. An aware driver who is not distracted and is completely in the driving zone will see things in their central vision, their peripheral vision, and also use anticipation. Traffic situations that develop in our central vision are relatively easy to pick up as we drive, providing we are looking ahead and we are not mentally distracted in a phone call or in a conversation with a passenger. Traffic situations in our peripheral vision are much harder to pick up and require eye scanning, eyes up, and full attention.